We have a long-awaited showdown here. A matchup of two elite quarterbacks. Might not see a better QB duel all season long. Both guys hoping to use this big stage to display their supremacy. Welcome, folks, to the Plains and Jordan-Hare Stadium, the home of the Auburn Tigers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 10th-ranked team, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Longhorns will kick this away, start us off. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Tigers offense comes onto the field for the first time today. We've got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Throwing again on 2nd and 10. He's got a man down the middle. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Wants to throw it. Makes a quick grab. They wrap him up, and the gain is good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Looking to throw it again. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. To make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today, we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win. Well, the backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position and were able to stop that reverse in its track.
Quick throw to the left. He makes the grab. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play and moves the ball to the 12.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today, and you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
And here's the return from inside the 5. But he's got some space here. Gets some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Longhorns. He will score. What a highlight moment. The kickoff taken all the way back for a touchdown.
Man, a kick return for a touchdown is one of the most electrifying plays in football. Everything has to align right. Great blocks. Return man hits the crease just like he did there. Then he's off to the races. By the way, if I'm the kickoff coverage team, I don't know if I'd be kicking to this guy anymore.
And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Wide open downfield. Oh, great juke, and he's in the clear. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Auburn now operating in the red zone. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Tremendous protection. There's bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Auburn.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Jamison. Refusing to be stopped in this play. And he steps out of bounds, but that's an excellent return to set up the offense in good position. The Longhorns offense gets their first crack now. He's going to hand this off. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping and doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back into the throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll hand it off. Finds room at the 30. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texas. They're setting out to try the PAT.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, and it's a touchdown.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. You have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in the last possession. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You've got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Bootleg looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. And the punt team now on to kick it away. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Now here he goes. Out past the 30, the 10, all the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play, and here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Thompson. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this route? Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That's complete on the crossing. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They finally get him down, but a big play for 46. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. Receiver makes the grab. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And it'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
It's complete on the crossing route. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. An entertaining first quarter. Early fireworks as both offenses clearly showed up ready to play. You can see that in the stats. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. And the pass is incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still
intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They stop him, but it's a first down. Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused.
He's in the clear. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down. The Longhorns pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The freshman with a little too much air under that one. Second down after the incomplete. Looking to throw again. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Makes the catch. It's Washington. And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39. The Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. A completion makes it second and short. Using his legs, it's Jamison. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. Longhorns looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. And at first down, they go right back to him. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here's the handoff on first and goal. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Texas. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. He'll hand it off. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, handoff inside. That one moves the ball across the 40. Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And they've got the returner corralled. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? They're powering through. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Boy, just a beautiful hole here opened up by this offensive line. And, Chris, the more I watch this Texas running back, the more I'm starting to really appreciate things like his vision and instincts as a ball carrier. You know he's got that combination of power and speed. But you start to watch him run this football, you can see why defensive coordinators around the country are very nervous when they have to go up against him.
Tackle made after a big gain. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. 1st down, looking to throw the football. And it's caught.
You know, not a lot of room there for the quarterback to operate, but he shows you the accuracy to be able to make that throw and get some yards.
We reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. In the red area, it's Jamison. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
Touchdown, Longhorns. This offense really clicking.
Man, it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
35, Auburn, 14.
And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. This has been a rough 1st half. They'll have to regroup at intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
Well, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. You know, he's already thrown 2 touchdowns in this 1st half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
Timeout is called to tuck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. Oh, what a grab! Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
That's a big 1st down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the 2nd half on offense, so they need points right here.
Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense flies in to make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, Auburn.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Off target and incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Incompletion brings up 3rd down. Back to throw again. Pressure is coming. Grabbed by the receiver. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call. And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Here's the 1st First play of the drive, they'll set up from the 13. With the catch, it's Thomas. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain. The completion sets up a second down play. He's looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Washington. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. It's third down for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Over the middle. It's Washington. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pass rush closing in. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Getting set. Here's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Washington. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength. First down, looking to throw the ball. And the pass is complete to the tight end. And the gain just good enough for a first down. The Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Using his legs, it's Jamison. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening now. First down to the 27. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play. So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers. I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Offense begins at the 40 after that penalty. Looks like one more play here before halftime. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. And they'll kick it off and begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Jamison. And he's brought down to the 27-yard line. This return. Receivers are bunched together. They get the second half started with the running play. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Second down, we're going to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. The senior with an outstanding grab there. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Ball handed off. He's got the first and still going. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Longhorns getting set on first and 10. There's the handoff. He's got room to run. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Longhorns are in the red zone now. He's running out of time here. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. This offense cannot be stopped.
Great teams put the hammer down when the opportunity presents itself. That's exactly what they did here with this touchdown.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thompson. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field.
Here we go.
Off the play fake on first down. Oh, that one's picked off. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Boy, does a nice job here as a safety of just sitting back, kind of playing center field, letting the play develop, and then once the ball's in the air, he did not hesitate, and that quickness allowed him to come up with that interception.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Longhorns. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. And they'll use the ground game here. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Looking for his big tight end. Touchdown, Texas. This offense is still clicking. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And the Auburn offense back out on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, and he very nearly threw a 4th interception today. He's going to set up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking deep down the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. The punt team making their way on the field. And it's taken at the 25. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. That completion makes it 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The Longhorns will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Here's a 1st and 10 play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Longhorns trying to cash in here in the red zone. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. Still no answer for this offense.
Well, that's the 2nd touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
Texas, 66. Auburn, 14.
And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? The shotgun running play call. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
1st down and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. It's a short completion to the big tight end. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the return. Tackled by this punt coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And the fullback takes a turn running the football.
And that is a tough assignment for this strong safety because truly, he's really a hybrid player in this defense. He defends the pass, which makes him a defensive back, but his tackling ability is like a linebacker. So they don't mind coming up and taking on these players, but that is a tough task to take on that big fullback.
And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Looking for a gap. It's Thomas. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a 1st down.
Hey, when it's your day, it's your day. This offense, and especially this running back, enjoying a monster day, putting up huge numbers and having a nice, big, comfortable lead.
And 1st down, right back to the running game. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. It's 3rd down after that run. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on 3rd down this time. So check it out. Here comes the field goal team. They are a long way out, putting a lot of trust in the kicker here. A tremendous make. He's got a howitzer for a leg. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Dropping back, it's Gray. Makes the catch downfield, making people miss. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
First down here for this offense. Looking to throw here. Deep shot toward the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Freshman trying to take a shot, but put too much on the throw.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collect.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. And it's good right down the middle. So they get the 3 points, but this remained a large deficit. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Man, that is a good chunk of yardage picked up by the big guy. Sometimes you don't need a whole lot of space created for a fullback. He can simply make his own way.
That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Here's a carry for the fullback. Fights off a defender. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. Well, they feed the fullback here, and the big fella with a solid gain there.
Yeah, there aren't a whole lot of college offenses that still display a fullback. It sure is nice to see a guy that not only can block most of the game, but occasionally get his hands on the football and get some positive yards.
That gain sets up a 3rd down play. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. And now a carry here for the fullback. Stopped on 3rd for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now. Longhorns will bring their punt team onto the field. Punt lands at the 6, but heads into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. It's a quarterback keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Back to throw. It's Gray. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
Punt team ready to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here. This one will be fair caught. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. And the quarterback will take a knee. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. With the clock running down, they're just one kneel down away from the victory. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed, and